Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Twitch. Twitch going on a banning spree lately. I think anyone who's been paying attention knows that Twitch is banning people for relatively stupid reasons.
Yeah, it's been well weird.
But this one takes the cake.
The sheet hits the fan.
The sheet hits the fan. This could be the big piece of sheet that definitely calls attention to Twitch's really arbitrary rules for banning people. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Dr. Disrespect, some other instances here with Twitch, and maybe muse on the fact that people need to go someplace else. Mm-hmm. Now, we have Clownfish TV Gaming on YouTube. For those of you who don't know, we do post gaming videos. Sometimes we stream over there. Squid King and I streamed a couple days ago.
Yeah, Squid King was in fine form.
He was
being flippin' hilarious until he went too far.
Until he went too far, but we were doing some Minecraft the other day, so check that out. We do have a Twitch channel too, which is basically shuttered at this point because I don't know if I ever want to go back to Twitch.
Well, you never know what you can be banned for. It seems to be pretty arbitrary. Some girls can practically be naked and bounce their boobs, and that's fine. But if you use the name Sheet in your name, for some people, and not others, you can get banned. Yeah,
so check this out. I just happened to see this morning. This Twitch user was banned because his name is Piece of Sheet. Right? Piece of sheet. Like,
no biggie.
Maybe a little square of cloth, right? That's what he's talking about.
We have a place around here called Sheets. Is that a problem?
Well, I'm going to talk about some of the other sheet-related Twitch accounts. So Twitch banned streamer for inappropriate name despite using it for 8 years.
8 years. He's built an audience with this name.
Twitch has been heavy-handed with the DMCA bans over the last couple of weeks, but one streamer has been taken off the platform for having an inappropriate name despite being active for over 8 years with no issues. The Twitch suspensions usually see nowadays, especially from the big names or for things like language, or being taken off the platform for playing DMCA-protected music. Now, I thought, when they said he had an inappropriate name, I thought it might be like, an N-word name or something. No.
No, yeah, and the thing is, I've seen people, like the one woman actually flashed people and she got she got timed out for a while, she had a timeout for a while. Now, we're not talking just a timeout, we're talking they took him off completely.
Yeah, and this is ridiculous, and I'm going to talk about how restrictive their rules are now.
So flashing tits is okay, you just get a temporary timeout, but if you have a name with sheet in it, you're in trouble.
Yep, so this is what happened to this Twitch streamer. His name is Piece of Sheet. It's supposed to be like piece of shit, but Piece of Sheet. He's been on for 8 years. He's a League of Legends content creator who used to stream 6 days a week, and he's done so for 8 years. However, he's had that taken away from him after Twitch considered his name to be inappropriate. Mm-hmm. He said this happened one other time. He said he streamed back on Twitch in 2012 when Own 3D TV was more popular, been super active for 8 years. Now I get banned for an inappropriate name. Can someone at Twitch support look into this? Yeah, it just said, hello, Piece of Sheet. Based on a review of your activity or content, we have issued a community guideline strike due to the severe nature of this violation or fact that you've incurred multiple violations. Your access to Twitch is indefinitely restricted.
Well, how do we know it's because of the name?
Well, that's what he's assuming here. Suspension. Twitch claimed due to severe nation. Yeah, it was incurred. Piece of Sheet did admit he had been banned on the stream before, but he also served out the suspension. I fell asleep on a stream once about 7 years ago and got banned for that. That ban was obviously lifted. Twitch will not comment on the suspension. We'll let you know if there's any new information.
Well, if it is because of the name.
Well, he said it was, he said it was inappropriate name.
Okay, yes, that's right there, using inappropriate username. I didn't read it.
So I just want to pull this up.
Yeah, I said to him, okay, how many people were using the word sheet in their name?
So we went to Twitch and we pulled up Sheet, and we've got Sheety Keety, of course.
One Sheets Live, which I just said, Sheets. There's a place called Sheets around here.
Sheets. Now, hopefully it wasn't Sheets that struck him or something. Sheets Live. Home Sweet Home, Sheet. So Sheety Keety, of course, and they're a partner. That's probably, instead of Shitty Kitty, we've got Sheety Keety. Now, if you use the word itself, we've got shit rot, shitty plays, shids, shit posting, I mean,
they apparently have no problem with people using the actual word shit in their name.
right. So what's the deal, Twitch? And I got to tell you, I mean, this guy streamed 6 days a week for 8 years.
Mm-hmm. Why now?
Snapped away. Just
I think I'd be more mad about Sheets Live having the exact same name other than one letter difference over an account that's a corporate-owned account.
Yeah.
But no, that's still there, but this one gets banned.
This is ridiculous.
There's got to be other reasons. There's got to be reasons.
There doesn't have to be.
Well, no, but I mean, there had to be something to make them mad to use this excuse as a reason. They must have had the wrong think or said the wrong thing or something that someone's pissed about. Well, that they're banning him over the problematic name that apparently isn't problematic for everybody else.
He didn't shake his boobs enough.
That's right,
jiggle his man boobs.
Again, women flash their tits, accidentally or otherwise. They might get a temporary ban for like a few days, a week or two. This person gets removed after 8 years using the same username because it has the words sheets in it. Yeah,
so this isn't the only weird ban going down this week. Voyboy, who's professional, he's a professional League of Legends streamer. He was served a ban after a Twitch live stream, but the reasons behind it are currently unclear. Speculation is it started over on Twitter and Reddit that they think it's about a song on his own song that he did. So yeah, people were shocked. Like Twitch is just banning people for apparently they don't have to give you a reason. And this is what led to the whole Dr. Disrespect thing. He was one of their biggest streamers, and they just snapped his account away. And now he's alleging that his relationship with Activision is damaged because of the Twitch ban, because they're not being clear as to what's
Well, that's probably true, because if
down.
he had a deal going with them and he can't run the stuff, then how that's going to damage your relationship for sure.
Yeah, so and their guidelines are kind of ridiculous. Their suspension evasion, you can if you try to work around their suspension, they'll ban you forever. They said, in addition, it's prohibited to use your channel to knowingly feature or advertise a suspended user. So you can't get banned, and then if your friend got banned, and then have your friend come over and play, and they think that might have, again, nobody knows for 100% sure yet with the Dr. Disrespect situation, but they think that might have been part of the issue. But another part, like we were talking, is people think it might just come down to wrong think. People are wrong thinkers.
I'm not familiar with his channel, so I don't know what his stances are on things or, what he did or didn't do. But they said flat out, it's because of the username. And I'm like, where I'm sitting, that's a really dumbass reason, considering how, one, he's been using it for years and no one gave a crap. Two, you have a whole list of people using the exact same, thing where they're spelling it differently. And some people flat out using the word, and they're not banned.
Yeah, so they, another theory with Dr. Disrespect is he's let some things slip that might indicate that his political leanings are not in line with.
This just sounds to me like somebody backstage, back behind there, pushing the buttons and flagging them for whatever reason. Because if everybody who had those names or had the actual word in their name were flagged and removed, okay, you could say it's because of that. But that's not the case here.
Yeah, so I think what is going on at companies like Twitch, and I talked about this in a Spotify video too.
Yeah, we know what happened at Spotify.
Yeah, and I think what's going on is could potentially have, and I think it happens at YouTube too, have employees that take issue with some of the things that are said or done on the channel, and they look for a technicality to get rid of that person. Because, again, you can see that there are people using sheet with no problem, using shit with no problem. So to say that he got banned because of an inappropriate username
after 8 years,
of being part of the community, just reeks of sabotage. It does.
It reeks of hypocrisy to me, but
it does. Well, I mean, speaking of hypocrisy, for all this, they talk about like their, hateful conduct and harassment, and you can't do anything to harass anybody for any reason, or Twitch will just snap you away. Twitch itself is on the receiving end of a lot of controversy right now, because they're saying that the culture of the company itself is kind of naughty. And so this is like, we always see this. We always see these companies put on this big show of being very, very progressive, and then you look into it and it turns out that they're kind of garbage. Just saying.
Yeah, or
Just
some
saying.
people wanting to perpetuate that idea to try to make sure they get an overthrowing of the people up top to get people that more aligned with them in, which happens as well. I'm just saying, I just think it's weird that, you're not allowed to have nudity, pornography, or sexual content. And meanwhile, there's women painting themselves on the
right?
channel. But because his name said Sheets, or Sheet in it, that's bad.
Yeah, I think there was I think I'm with you. I think there's something else. Now, here's the thing. And here's what people are really going to have to, because this is going on Spotify. And Spotify, they'd be insane to kick Joe Rogan off of Spotify because they knew exactly what they're getting when they plunked down $100 million. They knew the kind of people he interviewed. And, again, just because he interviews somebody doesn't mean he agrees with them.
Right. They don't understand that.
No, they don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be like Barbara Walters interviewing some dictator from some country. Like, oh my God, she platformed the dictator. Yeah, it's like, no, she's just interviewing the guy to see what makes him tick, So there's that, and then we're seeing the stuff that's going on with YouTube right now, and a lot of censorship. Is it time for people to maybe start looking into options to not use other platforms like this that have this kind of moderation, and maybe just build their own websites again and host their own content?
I don't know. They might have to because it's getting ridiculous.
I think about this often. With what we do, I'm like, well, there comes a day. I mean, we're a very, very tame channel. But if you can,
according to some people, we're just horrible.
But if you can be banned for having your name be piece of sheet on Twitch, is it going to get that ridiculous on YouTube? Even though Dr. Disrespect has come over here, and I imagine this guy will probably he's probably going to come over here too. He's already got a YouTube channel, I see. So I don't know. It might be time to look into some other options. I don't know if going with another platform is a solution, because you could potentially run into the same problem where you've got people that might start out okay, but then you've got people who become very censor happy, and next thing you know, you've got 8 years of your life snapped away, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Right, because they decided.
Yeah, so
Nebulously, and YouTube, we know, has that nebulous where they don't tell you. At least this told him why.
Yeah, YouTube is a little more, I mean, I'll be honest, YouTube does seem to be a little more transparent than Twitch at this point, but we know there's some people over there that, definitely have certain political leanings, and it doesn't take much. Doesn't take much to get snapped. So, so hopefully this guy gets his channel back. That's a really stupid reason, and if that is the reason. And it seems like a lot of people are just being banned for no reason over there. So I don't think Clownfish TV Gaming will be returning to Twitch anytime soon.
No, I don't think so either.
It's not worth it. So gonna wrap it up?
Yep.
Okay, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.